Everything is starting to produce now. I have a Polano pepper plant here. From these little buggers right here, all the way up to these larger ones right here. You can see small ones, large ones, little tiny ones. Let's see, like this little baby right here, and this little baby right up in here like this right here. See him? Yep. I have counted 28 peppers on this Polano bush plant right here. Wow. Okay, look at my banana peppers. Look how they're coming on. Look at this. Wow, we're gonna have lots of banana peppers. Lots of them. Look at all this. Now, look at the jalapenos. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. I had to tie this. I just tied this plant up. It fell over. It's so loaded. Look at that. Look at all the peppers. All the peppers in there. Look at that. Check that out. Now, let's see what we got here. We got the Polano peppers. Now the bell peppers are starting to come on. Look at the bell peppers. We're loading up on bell peppers too. Look at that. All right. Check it out. Check that out. We got some right here. And this plant right here that's loading up. We're gonna have stuffed bell pepper here pretty quick. And look at the peas. The bush is doing good. And I see some little bitty peas. There's one right there, a little pea right there. Let's see if we can see it. Right there, look at that little pod. Pea pod's starting to make. And I tell you, these jalapenos here, these jalapenos are mild. I eat 2 of them for breakfast every morning. And they are loaded up too. Look at that. Look at the peppers, would you? Gee. Little ones, big ones, small ones. Look at this. Look at here, look at here. Yep. In here. I have 6 of these plants right here. 6 of them. They're all mild. And the cucumbers are starting to make too. Check this out. Look at the bloom. Every bloom you see will be a cucumber. Loaded with cucumbers. Look here. Check this out right here. Look at that. That bugger ready to eat. Yes, he is. We're going to get him out of there and we're going to eat him. Put some ranch dressing. Slice him up. Put some ranch dressing, salt and pepper. Or not salt and pepper, but Tony's Creole Sassy. We're going to put him on there. That's going to be good. Look at that. There's another one. Coming on strong. Coming on strong right here. Yep. And our peas are looking good. Look at it. Look at the blooms on the peas right here. They are looking real good. Look at that little pea pod. Can you see him right there? Look at that. Yep, won't be long. And I tell you, these tomatoes, I'll tell you what, I've never grew tomatoes anything like this. Look at the tomatoes. Look at this load. Look at that. Check that out. Look at all the tomatoes that we got. I mean, they're everywhere. Look at that. Has anyone ever seen tomato stalks this big and heavy like this? Not me, ever. Nope. Look at the blooms. Look at the tomatoes. Look at all the tomatoes. Yep, look under there. We're gonna have tomatoes. Let's see how many of this bush right here's got on it. If we can see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that little buddy. 12. Yeah. 12 tomatoes on that plant right there. Look at that. Look at them. Wow. Yep. Look at here. Look at these tomatoes, would you? Look at that. A whole big old tag. These here celebrity tomatoes right here. They're looking good. Looking good. Yep. Look at these. Look at the stalks. Look how heavy these stalks are on these plants. I've never seen anything like this. It's just awesome. They're loading up. Folks, you can't see. There's tomatoes up in there that you can't see. Look at them. Look at them up in there. Look at them hid up under there. Won't be long. Won't be long. Look at all the blooms. Nothing happens to them. There'll be a tomato on every one of those blooms too. Anybody looking for any, we're gonna be selling some of this stuff. It's gonna be organic too. Not gonna be no commercial fertilizer, pesticides here. All organic. We mixed up our own compost. Some good folks down south of us here. And they have a horse farm. Craig and Christy, Craig, we sure appreciate you participating in our garden this year, and sure love to have you come up. We appreciate the manure you furnished for us, and we just got another load in. We're gonna start mixing it up for next year. Look at these monsters in here, would you? I mean, there's gonna be, look at that. Ooh, wow. Let me move something right here so we can see this right here. Look at these big old tomatoes. Wow, gonna be nice. These right here are Beefmaster, right here. All this is Beefmaster. Look at that. Check that out. Check it out. Look. Can everybody see that? Look at these tomatoes. We have got tomatoes, people. Look at that. Look. We're fixing to get a lot of rain this week. Looks like supposed to get my rain moving in. I got to get some stuff staked up. Get some stakes up. I'm gonna put out some little cucumbers. It's gonna be about 1 inch in length, and they're gonna be look like a little watermelon. They say. I've never grew them. I fix to try them out. And look at this. Check out these Big Zack here. We can wait and see what we're gonna get here. It's supposed to be 3 to 6 pound tomatoes. Y'all stay with us. We'll find out. Check this out. Check it out. Look at here. Look at the raw milk tomatoes right here. I mean, look at this. Look right here. Look at the raw milk tomatoes, would you? Look at that. Wow. I grew them for a friend of mine. Real good friend of mine. I'm gonna get that to him, the tomatoes. I did. All organic. Right here. There you go, Big Zack. To the right here. And Beefmasters to the left. Look at here. There they are. Look at this. Look at all these Beefmasters. Look at this, would you? Check it out. Look at that. Wow. Wow, yeah. Look at these tomatoes. Look at that. That's gonna be a whopper there. Look at that. Look at that baby right there, would you? That's already a handful. That's gonna cover a big slice of bread. Look, hanging off the sides. Like put sideboards on them tomatoes. Look at that, big fine tomato. Look at them. All the way down here's these Beefmasters right here. There you go. Beefmaster to the right, celebrity to the left. Look at that. Look what we had to do right here. Look at those Jiggs Juniors sitting out here. watching the birds, trying to keep the birds out of these tomatoes. These mockingbirds will ruin a tomato. Look at this. All right, look at these. Look at these celebrities. Aren't they nice? Wow. Yep, they're loading up. Everything's looking good. Looking good, people. Look at this. Watch this. Look at the tomatoes there, would you? Look at that. Oh, wow. Look at these tomatoes. Look in here. Look in here. Look at them tomatoes. Ooh. We got them. There they are. Here you go. Look in here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this tomato. All right, folks. Here we go. Show you a little bit more right here before we close up. All right. You folks remember what Jesus said in John 14:6. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man come to the Father but by me. People, we need to get with Jesus, make things right. He said the only way is by him. The blood he shed to pay our way. Free. Don't cost us nothing. He's already paid for it. All right, folks. Till next time. See y'all later. Enjoyed your visit. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for your support, Lord. And if you like what you're seeing, if we can help you any, we love all of you. And give us a like if you want to. Subscribe to our channel. All right. See you later. Amen.